Hello there. In the previous chapter, we covered the basics of Google AdWords, which by now would have given you a general understanding of things. In this chapter, we share with you some effective strategies and tactics that will help you utilize your Google AdWords campaign to its maximum potential. To get started with Google AdWords, you should first create a Google account. If you already have an existing account, then you're good to go. However, some users prefer to create a new account specifically for their use of Google AdWords to avoid clutter, and, well, that's okay too. To be systematic and also to stay relevant, you need to structure your AdWords account. A relevant and logical account structure will surely have a significant impact on your ads, particularly on your ads' quality score. This is especially true if you plan to run multiple campaigns at the same time. It'll surely pay off when you consider to structure your account in a more optimized manner. Benefits of structuring your account. When your AdWords account is structured strategically and correctly, it will aid you in the following aspects: more relevant clicks and traffic, a high-quality score and therefore lower CPC, making your account more easier to manage and maintain. Before we get into the details of structuring your AdWords account, it's imperative that we first understand Google AdWords' three-layer organizational design: accounts, campaign, ad groups. An individual account is structured into individual campaigns. The account is associated with your email address, password, as well as billing information. Each individual campaign has its own budget and settings that determine where your ads appear. Under every campaign are one or more ad group or groups. Each ad group will then have its own keywords, unique content, as well as their own landing page. There are multiple ways in which you can structure your Google AdWords account, depending on your personal objectives. For instance, you can strategically structure your AdWords account based on your website structure, creating your campaigns and ad groups based on the different categories and subcategories of products or services you're offering. For example, for an online e-commerce shop specializing in clothing for women and men, you can choose to have two separate campaigns for women and men categories with ad groups for the subcategories under each category. For example, shoes or shirts. You can structure your ad account based on demographics, such as geographic location, if your business operates in different markets. This makes it easier for you to allocate your budget accordingly. Another alternative is to structure your account based on your budget for different categories. This is to help you control your budget for different categories, subcategories, and networks, as you can only set your budget at the campaign level. Also, when there are too many ad groups under a single campaign, it's only wise for you to create another separate campaign. This will help you when it comes to managing your account. Strategy and tactic number 2, selecting your keywords. Now that you've already structured your AdWords account based on the campaigns, you would now have to identify which relevant keyword to use for the different campaign ads. Keyword research must be done to find suitable and effective keywords. This is to ensure that the keywords you intend to use are not of a low quality score and are also not too competitive. One way to do this is using WordStream's free keyword tool. The steps are fairly simple. First, you need to key in a search term, for instance, baking supplies. WordStream will then generate a comprehensive list of keywords related to the original search term. The most interesting part is the relative frequency data for the keywords is also made visible to you. You may also view the competitiveness of the keywords as well as the search volume using data from the Google and WordStream. On top of that, you may also test out your keywords by using WordStream Advisor. WordStream Advisor is WordStream's free keyword tool, PPC, and social media advertising platform. It enables you to search for new keyword ideas, identifying the keyword niches, and most important, excluding negative keywords from your campaign. When assembling your ad group, be sure to always start small with the number of keywords per ad group, which is 10 to 20 maximum. This is because Google works in a way where, when there are too many keywords in a particular group, the list will get too crowded, and the chances of you getting results or generating traffic based on those keywords are very slim. Some may not even generate anything at all. Strategy and tactic number 3. Identifying your audience and your unique selling position, USP. One of the most important factors in ensuring you strategize your ads effectively is by identifying who your customers are and their demands. Ask yourself these important questions. What does your customer want? What does your ideal customer do? When do they do it? When are they actively searching for what they want? What device are they using? When you've asked all these questions, follow them up with thorough research. By doing so, you'll discover your market as well as the customer's needs. This also helps you avoid wasting your resources, time, and money and energy in developing your AdWord campaign. What is USP, Unique Selling Proposition? Your USP is what sets you apart from you and your competitors. It gives you an edge where it gives your prospects a convincing reason to choose you over everyone else. So how do you create your own USP? First, identify your strengths and what do you have that others don't. This will be your X factor. Always remember that your price tag isn't the sole reason why people buy your product or service. If your competitor is pulling you down on pricing because they're more established, you have to be creative and tackle another sales feature that will compensate the customer's needs. You need to build your sales around that particular feature. Second, interact with your customers by hearing them out. A great company is built on consumers' feedback and insight. Ask your customers these following sets of questions. Why are they doing business with you and not others? What do they like about your product or service? What can you improve on? Third, in order to create a compelling USP, analyze your competitors. Make sure to analyze your competitors' ads, websites, and marketing materials. This way, you can find a way to stand out from the crowd and establish a unique and effective AdWord campaign.